How are you? How are you? How are you? I pray that your day was full of blessings. I pray that God's favor is upon your life. I pray that you have gotten everything that you deserve because guess what, Queen? You deserve it. You deserve it. I pray you've had a fantastic weekend, and it's only going to get better from here. Why? Because you're at the Queen to Queen show. All right. You guys saw the title. We're going to get into it. I want to say shout out to Navarna, who actually who was the first person I heard talk about this story on YouTube. And just listening to her video, I decided to go and do a little bit more research on it. I found another video with a more extended clip of them having the back and forth. And it just really broke my heart. And I said, we have to talk about this. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Hey, sweetie, how are you? Go get you some popcorn and stuff. I ain't gonna hold you long. It's gonna be good. Okay? This is going to be good. I am just kind of taken back at the display of emotion of this young man on Love and Hip Hop. Everybody know who this is. It's little Scrappy. His mother goes by the stage name of Mama D. They had a real blow up, a real fall out on a previous recent episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. These two are co-hosts. Well, they're I can say co-hosts. They're talent on Love and Hip Hop, and so I've been following it for a while. For years actually, I've been a fan of the show, and I've never seen him act out a character like this before. And everyone was saying, we've never seen him like this. And you can just tell how he just forgot the cameras was there, forgot the lighting was there, forgot the producers was there, and he just poured out. I wanted to play the video. However, I don't want a copyright strike. So I do have some clips, not clips, but photos of that particular scene. And you'll see some of the captions. I do have, however, the transcripts, because Queen the Queen does her research. I have the transcripts, and we are going to dissect this and talk about family trauma. Not just we're not just going to cover the story, but we're going to dive into what are the effects of family trauma. What are the effects of family trauma? This was something else. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background about Little Scrappy, and I'm also gonna give you a little bit of background on Mama D and her life and how Little Scrappy was raised. And he even hit and mentioned and confirmed some of the stuff I'm going to say. He confirmed it on the clips as well. And then we're gonna dive into it, and I'm gonna take your comments. I'm gonna take, if you want to hop on if you want to hop on the panel, I'll put my link. Let me see here. I'll put my link in the chat. And you can just click on the chat. You ain't got to show your face. You can just show an avatar. Everybody know. You can just click on the link and come on board and give your opinion. It's in the chat. I don't know how to pin it. Let me see. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Anyway, it's in the chat. All right, guys. But we're gonna pause for the cause and give some people some love right quick. Okay, and the cause is support. I want you to check this out. Check it out.
I Believe is a lifestyle brand for anyone who believes in something greater than themselves. The time is now to simply believe.
It's time to believe, okay? Believe in something greater than yourself. And I always say that is the Lord. Okay. Believe in something greater than yourself. That is Dennis Gregory. He has a t-shirt company called Believe. I do business with him. I'm a customer. He just came out with jackets, jersey jackets. He got hoodies, pants, hats, t-shirts, sweat, whatever you want it, whatever your fit is, he got it. Look him up on Facebook, Dennis Gregory, I Believe brand. Or you can just go I Believe brand. And if you want to just reach out to me, I'll send you his information. Very reasonable guy, family oriented guy. We're supporting our own. So yeah, check him out on Facebook. Dennis Gregory, and tell him that we'll send you, and you might get a discount. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So yeah, family trauma. Oh, okay. Hold on one second. I'm finna send a link to Klein, and she about to hop on in. Hop on in. All right. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. I'm gonna send this out to Quayla, and she's gonna join us. One second. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. All right. I'm sending it out now, Queen Shayla. Sending it out now, Queen Shayla. Okay, guys. So family trauma. Family trauma. All right, so I'm just gonna give you what Google said family trauma is, and then we're gonna dive in and be a little bit more specific in the effects of family trauma. So it says trauma. First thing it says that really caught my eye. It says traumas, plural, are frightening. Just imagine a child experiencing trauma. Okay, as a child, and I have experienced trauma in my life. Trauma is something that is that is imposing in your life. Trauma is something that changes the trajectory of your life, changes the trajectory of your thinking emotionally. Trauma, it says, are frightening, often life-threatening or violent events that can happen to any or all members of the family. Trauma can cause traumatic stress responses in family members with consequences that ripple through the family relationship and impede on optimal family functioning. I thought that was very key. I thought that definition was very on point. Trauma can interrupt that organic family functioning, the functioning of how the family is supposed to function, and I will add, in a healthy way, in a normal way. This is what trauma does. Sometimes, I'm not judgmental at all. But sometimes you can go around people and you be like, dang, the whole family crazy, or why do they act like that? Or why do they all have that same detrimental trait or that negative trait? It's because that family as a whole has experienced some type of trauma that has changed the optimal family functioning. That's what trauma does. Y'all excuse me if y'all hear me sniffing, my sinuses is going crazy. Okay, it's been going crazy all week. But I thought that was key, how that definition was just dead on. It changes the trajectory of your family, or it prevents it from functioning correctly. Or now your family has a system of being abnormal and functioning in an abnormal way. And this is what little Scrappy was talking about in that scene. He said the lifestyle and how I grew up. Trauma, family trauma, and the effects it can have on a child. And trust me, I'm in the early childhood industry. You guys know that, and I see it almost every day. How children have to learn how to cope in a normal setting, in a quote-unquote normal setting, with their lifestyle. They're living in crisis or distress, or they're living in trauma. It's not a good deal. It's not. A child shouldn't have to bear that, right? Okay. It says all family experience trauma differently. Some factors, such as a child age or family culture or ethnicity, may influence how a family cope and recover from traumatic events. Now, little Scrappy said He said he's still trying to deal with some trauma that happened in his life. He said, I'm still trying to deal with it. I'm still trying to resolve it as an adult. You got a lot of people that are walking around and have not resolved the trauma that they have experienced as a child. They're adults now, but they haven't resolved that. And you wonder why some adults can't communicate. Some adults cannot resolve. Some adults cannot self-soothe. Some adults do not know how to articulate their frustration. Some adults are violent. Some adults don't know how to talk, but they know how to hit. You see what I'm saying? Because of the experience that they have experienced in their life, the trauma they have changed the trajectory of who they are. And I thought that this was a prime display of a total breakdown, a cry for help. Someone please hear me. This is what I'm going through. He said it's in his head, constantly, rattling around. You see what I'm saying? The experiences that he had to experience, and he mentioned some of them. Excuse me, my sinuses. Okay. It says trauma changed family as they work to survive and adapt to their circumstances and environment. Survive and adapt. Survive and adapt. Not be totally healthy or recover. It says survive and adapt. Survive and adapt. You got a lot of people out here that are just surviving and they are just adapting to their environment. That to me is not okay. The reason why I say it's not okay is that it's because anybody can adapt to a situation. But are you in a healthy state to experience and live in that place and be okay? Or are you just using certain mechanisms to adapt where you are in life, or adapt in the relationship that you're in, or adapt in your status, or adapt in who you are? Or are you going to be okay? You see what I'm saying? Or are you mentally okay? We want to be mentally stable and okay. We don't want to just adapt and survive. We want to be okay. Yes, we want to survive, but we want to be okay. You guys get that? Right? All right. It says, I sent the link. I sent it. I sent it. Until I sent. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Adapt to your circumstances and environment. While this adjustment may be smooth for some, for others, the stress and burdens cause them to feel alone, overwhelmed, and less able to maintain vital family functions. Family trauma. This is what Lil Scrappy was talking about. That family trauma, his life, and it wasn't something that just one incident. He lived this culture for a while, and it was traumatic to them. Hi, Fifi. How you doing, sweetie pie? I said nothing but blessings and miracles your way, sweetie. Guess what? You deserve it. Ha ha ha. How about that? Right? If ain't nobody told you today, I'm telling you, you deserve every good thing that comes your way. Okay? All right. Now listen, family trauma. This is what that blow up was with Mama D and Scrappy. That was an end result of something that he's been holding for years, and he said that. He said that. So it says family trauma will make you feel alone, and he even said that. Even though he's on a national syndicated reality show, he's married, has children, has a baby mama, has a wife, he yet feels alone. That is what really, and you can see the shock on his wife's face, and she began to embrace him. He said, "Oh, doing good things. Just got out of the hospital. Guess what? You're out of the hospital. You're out. And I pray that you are recovering well. And I send God's healing virtue your way. Okay? I'm glad that you're doing better." Yes, Mama D was, and I'm going to give you a little bit of background of her later on in the show. Yes, she was. She was a drug dealer. And so he went through it. And I'm telling you, I didn't know this was going on. Shout out again to Nirvana 30. You guys go like and share, or go like and subscribe to her page. If I can get the link before the end of the show, I'll put it in the chat. Okay. Um, and so this is what this it just blew up. And then in the show historically, she was always meddling his business. She was always dogging his wife out. Always just being intrusive. And he just got sick of it. And he just blew all the way up. Okay, so he said he feel alone. Oh well, less able to maintain a family function. Traumas are frightening. The definition said life-threatening, because you know what? It can cause you to develop a crippling anxiety about yourself and about others that some people just cannot get over. And it is intrusive, and it invades your relationships with other people, and it causes you not to be able to have a normal functioning relationship, whether it is sexual or not, whether it's not sexual, platonic. It causes you to always be suspicious about people. It causes you to be reserved and not open. These traumas. And so people, yes, Fifi, yes. Okay, tell me what this is. You said I shared your link. I'm not a CC, but got one to share your link. Okay, you tell me what a CC is. Don't laugh at me because I don't know what that is. Okay, don't you laugh at me. I told y'all. Listen. I ain't gonna say I'm new to the YouTube streets, but I ain't all the way familiar. Okay. All right, tell me what that is. All right, thank you so much for sharing and supporting. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I'm getting them one subscriber at a time. You know what I'm saying? And I value you guys. Thank you for your support. Okay. It's just something. It's something about how we are raised. In some instances, it really kind of dictates the adults that we become, unless we get therapy. I'm pro therapy. Unless we get help, whether it be from your spiritual leader, your pastor, family counseling, a mentor, a life coach. We need that help because some of us have experienced things that no child should ever have to experience. You know what I'm saying? I have experienced trauma. A lot of things that could have shaped me and molded me to be an awful human being, or I could have allowed that to cripple me, but I didn't, right? I did not, and it was with God's help. So we're gonna get into this story. We're gonna get into this. This is almost like a review, but I just wanted to kind of just tell his story a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it begins with Mama D. All right, and we're gonna give you some background about Mama D. Give you some background about who she is. Very, very interesting woman. I will say that. I will say that. And you watch these reality shows, and these people are like, this and that, this and that, this and that. But hey, she actually real. She can back it up. She most definitely can back it up. And I was shocked. Okay. All right. So Mama D, her name is Deborah Bryant. Deborah Bryant, born September 24th, 1963, better known as Mama D. She's an actress, and they're saying she's an actress because I guess she's on Love and Hip Hop, and she may have done a couple other shows. I don't know. A singer and a reality television personality, best known for her appearance in VH1, the hit reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay, she's been on there. She's been on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta from 2012 to present. She's still a talent on the show, and of course, she's Little Scrappy's mother. She was married to Ernest Bryant from 1996 to 2014. I think they got divorced and then they got married again. And her son is Little Jock. I'm sorry, Little Scrappy, but her cousin is Young Jock. Okay, which I didn't know that. I did not know that. So she was born in Brooklyn, New York, and attended South Shore High School and Canarsie High School. She graduated with an associate degree in nursing at the Georgia State University. In 1996, Dee was involved in a car accident which left her in a wheelchair for 3 years. Wow. Um, she was unable to work a traditional job due to her disability. And he wasn't lying when he said this. So after she got into a car accident, I guess she couldn't work. She couldn't be on her feet, working a commercial job. She became a pimp. And this is where in Wikipedia. Okay, this is in Wikipedia. So after she could not work anymore, could not hold a job, she became a pimp. Okay, so this is nothing new. You hear that uh, amongst felons. You know, they get out of jail, they can't work, nobody will hire them, and so they turn to a life of drugs, and they turn to a life of being a pimp, or they turn to a life of crime. You hear it all the time. So she became a pimp and a drug dealer. Okay, which is unfortunate. Can you just imagine being in a household and it's not your father that is the aggressor or the enforcer, it's the mother. And you can just look at her and tell she ain't playing no games with nobody. Okay, my just her initial impression when she first came into the show, I thought, oh, she ain't no joke. She ain't no joke. So yeah, after she was in that accident, she became a drug dealer and a pimp. Um, it says that she did this provide for her family, and she also ran a brothel, which was in her home, for 10 years under the name Lady D. That was the name of her brothel in Atlanta. It was called Lady D. And word on the street was she didn't play about that bread. Okay? She didn't play about that bread. It says that she got married to Ernest Bryant in 1996, but they divorced in 2014. The two reunited and remarried in 2015. And he also, I think, was in prison. And I think it was here lately in the show they have been talking about there was some type of contention because he had to serve time. And she had maybe had something involved, something to do with that, allegedly. I'm not for sure. Okay, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. So they remarried in 2015, and their wedding was documented on the fourth season finale of Love and Hip Hop. I remember watching the wedding. She looked beautiful. She has two children, Jasmine Brown and Daryl Richardson Jr., better known as the rapper Little Scrappy, and 4 grandchildren. She's a grandma. How about that? 4 grandchildren. Okay. Since 2012, Mama D has appeared with her son as a supporting cast member on Love and Hip Hop. During the show, she embarked on her music career. Single I Deserve. I remember I Deserve. That was a slower song, like a melody. I remember her doing that. Yeah, Fifi. Sad. At least he knows that he needs mental health. Praying for him and Mama D. Absolutely. You know, he said it. And I'm gonna show you the clips, not the video clips. I'm gonna show you the isolated pictures. So she's a supporting cast member, and Love Him. I no doubt he got her on the show. And then she sung the song I Deserve, and then she also made another single called In That Order. Now, In That Order was real popular. I remember that song, In That Order. In That Order. I remember that. And it was like a chant song, that people probably, played in the clubs or whatever. And since in 2016, she embarked on her acting career, appearing as a pimp in the independent film products of American Ghetto. I haven't seen that, so I have to catch that. Um, as well as the mother of the title character in About Justin, a spinoff of the LGBT web series about him. I haven't heard that. I have to get into that. Okay. All right. I have to get into that. All right. Uh, yeah, and then also, Young Jock produced that song in that order. He produced it. Okay, so let's get into some of the isolated clips. Let's get into some of the isolated clips of the show. Okay, the episode that we're talking about. All right. All right. So this is at the beginning of the scene, and he talking about you know, his life, you know, and how hard it is, and he can see that he's just blowing up, and everybody's there. The whole cast was there, and it was just sad. Like he almost, you know, he was crying. Heck, shit. I kind of was getting teary eyed because it was authentic, guys. It was authentic. Okay, it was authentic. So I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and try to start from the beginning here. Okay. So initially they were all just sitting in what looked like a staging area. Like I don't know, it wasn't a club or anything like that. And for some odd reason, Mama D was just sitting there by herself. They had been a falling out. And they were estranged. They wasn't talking, okay? Something transpired and they were not talking. And so that's when the dialogue started. She walked up to him and said, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And it just took off from there. And he began to tell her, you know, because of your lifestyle, I cannot deal with you and how I was raised. He said, you got me out of character. He said, you made me get out of character. You know what I'm saying? And you embarrassed me. He said, I stopped talking to you, even though you're my mom. And she replied, you know, you cussed me out. You talked to me like a person on the street. And she said, you blocked me from the phone. You blocked me from everybody. And I can't talk to you. He also talked about you get real petty in my marital affairs. He went on to say that you mistreated me as a child. You did not get me any help. He talked about how he grew up in a whorehouse and how he had to sleep in a room with her because he couldn't sleep in his own room because they were using a room to have sex in. And he began to cuss, and she was like, watch your mouth when you're talking to me." He said, you know, me and my sister when we was kids, you know, we didn't deserve, you know, how we live. We didn't deserve that. He said, I'm just going through the transcripts, guys. Okay, and he also said that there were no boundaries in our household. He said, "You deserve that." He said, "I come to the point to where enough is enough." He says, enough is enough. He said, he said he was trying to break the generational curse, which I thought was something. So I was trying to break the generational curse. He asked her a question. He said, "You know why I am the way I am with my wife?" And she went on to say, it's because he said, because of, what you had to go through. He's like, no, it's what you put me through. And he went on it and told her, how he felt, right? He said it was real hard. He said growing up it was real hard, and you know what I'm saying. He said my mama was a pimp. He said he grew up around crack pipes. He said it wasn't normal. No kid should have to go through that. And she towards the end of the dialogue, they were saying, they were hugging, and she never apologized for her behavior in prior situations when she was being messy in all of his relationships. She never apologized. She just said, "That's my baby. He's too big to change my diapers. Change his diapers." She said, "This is my baby, but he's still too big to change his diapers." He went on to say in the clip, and it's on YouTube, guys. If you want to go look, it's 6 minutes long. She went on to say that they should apologize to her. That Bambi, and Little Scrappy should apologize to her for blocking her out. She never accepted her portion. This is your child. He is who he is today because of what he went through, and this is what he's telling you, right? And he even said, "I didn't get any help. Nobody took me to go get help." And he's talking about when he was a child. He's talking about a grown man. And nobody came nobody took me to get some help. One of the friends, he said, he said, "This is real." He said, "This is what's in my head. This is what's playing over in the loop in his head. The trauma." And that's why I addressed that family trauma at the beginning of the show. This is a long-term, long-lasting effect of family trauma. And it's just so sad to see. It is very sad to see. I'm going to give you a little bit of background of Little Scrappy. So the rapper that we're talking about, he's featured on A Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. His name is Daryl Raynard Richardson III. He was born January the 19th, 1984, better known as Little Scrappy. Okay, everybody know he's a rapper. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, and his genre that his career has been in the hip hop rap industry. A lot of people, what do you say, Fifi? A lot of people have issues. Yeah, a lot of people do have issues, and then you just think all that money he done made, all that touring, fame, it still does not erase that trauma that has been stained in his brain, in his heart, in his emotions, in his flaws, and how he treats people. It's still resonating there, and the only way it's going to be taken out of him, hey, it's through prayer and therapy. I truly believe, and his mama accept accountability. Now, I don't know what she has since did. We don't know their personal life. We're just covering the effects of family trauma and what we have viewed on this particular show. Okay. So, years active. He's been active since 1995. He came on scene in 1995. He's also a songwriter, and until now, he's still touring. The labels he's been on is Interscope, Geffen, Baby Grand, Cleopatra, Bonzi, S-Line, Real Talk, Fontana, Def Jam, Disturbing the Peace, BME, G Unit, Reprise, and Warner Brothers. And he's also married to, Bambi Benson. A.B. Bambi Benson. He got married in 2009. He's been on a lot of records. He's been on a lot of record labels. He's talented. Sometimes people be sleeping on him, I think. But he's talented. Richardson was discovered by a producer and performer Little John while performing at a bar in Atlanta along with label mate Seville. Little Scrappy was one of the first singers the first rappers to sign with Little John, BME recordings, and he was eager to follow through the Atlanta hip hop scene and throughout the southern eastern United States with various mixtapes and releases. What'd you say, Fifi? Hold on, let's see. That's not enough. I had therapy and it worked. Black people do not like to admit having mental issues. They don't. You are absolutely right. They don't. They don't want to be stigmatized as being crazy or something wrong with them. But you can't even get through a event. You can't even get through a backyard party without having a nervous breakdown and crying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. You need to get help. You need therapy, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. We talk about it all the time on this show. Mental health. You want mental health because you can be able to cope and function and have healthy relationships with individuals. That's the end game, and be successful in life and be happy with yourself. Even if it, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. Even though this man is married to a beautiful woman, have children, is successful, is famous, he still is not okay. This man told his mother and his wife he feel like he don't have nobody. That's what's telling him in his mind. This family trauma with little Scrappy. Again, I say shout out to Nirvana for breaking this story because this is very intriguing. Excuse me, sinuses. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What you say? Yeah. So true. I suffered until I got it. Had anger all the time. Just angry all the time. Quick tempered and don't know why. Don't know why. Just reflecting and deflecting your anger onto other people when you're mad about what's going on in your life or what has occurred in your life, right? But to cope, you deflect it on other people and they are the problem. No, it's something in you that needs to be dealt within you, right? He had some albums. Little Scrappy had albums. Bred to Die, Born to Live, 2006. Prince of the South in 2008. Prince of the South 2, 2010. The Grussel, Confident. The Grussels in 2012. And then Confident in 2018. He's also collaborated, has some collaboration albums. The King of Crunk with BME recording to present. The Bell and Little Scrappy with Travell in 2004. Science and Secrecy with Black Rag Gang with G Money Up, Click, 2000 and 2009. So he has done some work. He's done some work. But I want to see him be successful mentally. I want to see this family reunite. I just want to show you the clips again, guys. You can see the pain in his eyes. Him addressing his mother. And you know, it don't matter when that breakdown happens. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're in a room full of people. It's like he had to get it off his chest. I grew up in a whorehouse. You see what I'm saying? This is what he's telling his mother. And she's saying that she had to do this to survive. You know, and then he also said in the middle of that breakdown, he said, I don't take it away from you. He said, you did help me in my career. You did help me put money towards my rap career. You know what I'm saying? But look how it affected him. And he said, you know, I love you for that. But look how it affected him. You know, to my understanding, allegedly, he has been linked with an affair with the Flavor of Love cast member Shay. Now, you know, she was introduced to the show a while back as his best friend or close friend. However, he was like engaged to Babby, and then they had later on got married. But to my understanding, Shay is now pregnant. And I want to say allegedly, I could be dead wrong, guys. Y'all correct me. But it's allegedly saying that Scrappy is the daddy or pops, or we don't know possibility. I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. If that is the case, then I am very saddened by that. Because here it is, both parties know that he's married and he's with somebody. And here you are pregnant. And it was weird because I did watch an episode with her and she was saying, they were asking her about the father and she was really kind of elusive about the father. I think the nurse was asking her was the father going to be there? And she was kind of elusive about it. You know, but I do know that they did have a close friendship. And I think it was a little bit, a little bit more than that. I'm saying that allegedly. I don't know for sure, but I hope that is not the truth. That is not the case. Yeah, I think Bambi is a beautiful woman, and I think she genuinely loves Scrappy. Mama D gave her a hard time in the beginning, gave her a very hard time with him, but her personality is very strong too. And at one point of the clip, one point of that particular episode, he said, "I can't turn to her because pointing to Bambi because uh she's hard, and I can't turn to you because you hard." And she said, and so they both got similar personalities. And so he said, "I feel like I'm alone." And that's unfortunate. And you gotta think this man has been harboring this since he was a kid. Can you imagine some of the things that he has seen? It's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. You know, um, it's like, and to be honest, and I ain't trying to be funny because I know most family members are on the show, but his mother, it seemed like she was intrusive. You know, you know, I'm not gonna go that. I ain't gonna go that far, but I'm gonna say, like you can see that she meddled a lot in his relationships. Um, and this is one for the books. It's on YouTube, guys. You guys go check it out. It's 6 minutes long. Total breakdown, and just bringing up the past and bringing up all of that pain and all that hurt. And he has a sister as well. I would love for her to come on the show and just talk about her side of it. I'm talking about love and hip hop. So you can just see, you know. And one thing about I like what he said. He said, "I'm trying to break the curse. Trying to break the curse." All right, guys, we're gonna pause for the cause, and I got some good news to share with you all. And I'm gonna be out of y'all way. How about that? See, it didn't take long at all. Pause for the cause, and the cause is support. Check it out. Y'all go get this. This is a stocking stuffer. Check it out.
Amazon author Claudia Wills has created the most savory visual sensory book for the soul. Cornbread for the Soul. Check it out.
Check it out. Cornbread for the Soul. That's my new book. Okay, my new book. Now look, it's not the newest, but it is a new book. I got a new book out called Rooted. Rooted, guys. It's called Rooted. Okay, you can check it out on Amazon. Hey, I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna share my page and just tell you and just show you what you got to do. Okay, let's see if I can do this right quick. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen right quick. Share my screen right quick. I'm gonna share it. The entire screen. Share the sound. Okay, got it. I got you. I got it. 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 All right, so we're gonna share this right quick and just show you how easy it is. It's leave. Yeah, we're leaving. Guess what? Guess what? I got kicked out of my own show. Ha!
Yeah.
I got kicked out because I was trying to show you guys something, which is telling me I can't do that. So we won't be doing that. But anyway, trust me and believe. Trust and believe that trust and believe that you guys is there. The book is there on Amazon. You go there, Cornbread for the Soul. It's there. Okay. I was trying to show you how easy it is to navigate. And got kicked out of the show. How about that? So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, family traumas is what we're talking about. Queen Sheila has joined us. Hey, Queen Sheila.
Hey, everybody.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you long. I ain't gonna be here. We're not gonna be on here all day. I've covered the bulk of it. Just want to touch a little bit more on it. In family trauma. I don't know if you caught. Did you catch that episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Lil Scrappy and Mama D?
I don't watch that anymore.
You don't watch it anymore? Okay. I mean I follow it, but I'm not like every episode watching it. Like I'll go back and try to catch the replay. But they blew up the internet this last episode because he went into depth how his life and how he was raised caused him trauma. And we talked about what family trauma is. And family trauma is frightening. It is intrusive, and it changes the trajectory of a healthy family. And it stops the vital functioning of a family as a whole, right? And so, you know, Mama D used to be a pimp. She used to be a pimp. And her house... Oh, yeah, I'm back, Fifi. Sorry, I'm back. I also left too, Fifi. I got kicked out of my own show. So I hit something. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. So she had her house. Her house that he lived in was a brothel.
Yeah.
It was called Lady D, and she was also a drug dealer. And so he blew up, and he just was like, you know, trying to tell her, you don't know what it's like to not be able to sleep in your own room because people having sex in the other room, or coming in and seeing crackheads shoot up, or finding crack pipes, or seeing violence. You know, I couldn't, you know, you don't know how that affected me and my sister. And it was just a big old thing, you know. I will show some clips of that particular scene of the show, guys. And of course, you know, it's not video, because we don't want no copyright issues. But you can just see the emotion of his rage, you know, and just him just addressing her, you know. And he said, it's still in my brain. He said, it's still in my mind. And what got me was, he said, and nobody took me to go get help. Nobody didn't help me. You know, and he went on to say, even though, you know, I try to go to my wife and she hard, and I try to go home to you and you hard, he said, and I feel like I don't got nobody. And then this man been harboring this, he's been harboring this since he was a kid. Yeah, hope they get some family help. Therapy. Yeah, me too.
She loves her children. She, especially, you know, him, you know, I know she loved both of them, but I believe that she'll, you know, get the help, be willing to get the help.
She loved him, but in the end of that clip, and I watched it, he felt like they should apologize to her for being distant. And all he was saying was, I'm trying to break the family curse. You know, she never was accountable to her actions. You know what I'm saying? You said Bammy got some issues too. She does. The wife Bambi got some issues too. And like I say, the Mama D and Bambi share similar personalities. They do. And you can just see how he's attracted to Bambi. You know, it could be because she's similar to his mother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought that was. I ain't never seen him get that upset because he, even when he talks and gives his interview on Love and Hip Hop, he be talking, but then he don't be talking. Like
Mm-hmm.
he be saying
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but then he don't, really, give you no meat of it. But he came
Mm-hmm.
all the way with it with this one right here. He came
Mm-hmm.
all the way with it. This one right here. I can imagine just I couldn't. Well, I could not imagine being brought up in that type of environment. You know what I'm saying? He's always had a bubbly personality. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but that could be coping as well. I know when you experience trauma, you try to cope some kind of way. Yeah, what you say?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for breaking that family curse. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
He has how many kids he got? 3?
I believe so. Now, this is the thing. I'm really curious about this, and I'm not for sure, but I think his friend Shay is was a contestant on Flavor of Love.
I think she would. Yeah. Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
so she has sent. They supposed to be real close friends, allegedly, and she has since now got pregnant, and it has been alleged that he is the father,
Turn it. Like,
but
mm-hmm.
he's married. You know.
Yeah.
And so the nurse is asking her, was the father going to be there for the delivery? And she was like really evasive. That's good, Fifi. Did you say I broke my family curse?
Amen.
That's what I like to hear. Breaking the family curse.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do, and that's what I hope this young man does. You know what I'm saying? If this really kind of tugged at me when I saw it, and I was like, oh, I just want to cover this story.
Yeah.
There has probably been times where he has to cover for his mom, and even in the show, you see him kind of making excuses for her, her actions, and then sometimes she's really weird, like
Mm.
she's always referring to him as the kingdom and saying all these weird things,
Well,
and
she say she the queen and he's the prince or whatever, and I
oh
think
well,
that was just how they have they different little things.
yeah,
Of
I
this,
thought I think that's why she live in a fantasy world or something, but it says he
oh
got
wow, he had all those kids.
6 kids and a pair of twins. It's a pair of twins included in the 6 kids. Wow.
I know that his oldest child, her mom had a set of twins, but they're not his.
Oh,
But
oh,
I don't know how many he have there, But
okay. So you're saying the twins is included in the 6 kids? Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I hope that they get what they need. They might have a
you
spinoff
know,
show.
here's the thing, too. Um, his mother being hard, um, keeps her from being apologetic.
Yeah.
You know, um, you can see the wrong, you can see what has happened,
Hmm.
but she still reflect that thought back on him
Hmm.
by you ain't have to be distant or whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, it's it don't cost nothing to say I'm sorry.
And so one of the things was she mentioned to a mutual friend of theirs that Scrappy was thinking about divorcing his wife, and allegedly, and it got back to the wife on. They were all the whole cast was on a Vegas trip, being a part of somebody's video that they were making, and it got back to the wife, and it was a whole blow up. Like yeah, in my anger, I probably would say some things, but now I've calmed down and maybe want to try to reconcile or try to fix this. But you have gone and went and spilled the beans to my wife, and it was a big old thing. He said things are better. Got cable company setting it up now. Oh, okay. Yeah, that cable is expensive. I catch it. I catch the episode, the latest episode. I always catch it on Facebook because they got a Facebook page. I try to catch the latest episode on that way because I ain't paying for no stuff.
The main reason why I stopped watching it because those people are too old to act that way.
I know. I'm thinking, Mama D. That's why I said earlier that it's kind of intrusive to me that you on your son's reality show. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know
she helped make the show. When I was watching it, she was with the king,
mm-hmm.
and she was having a problem with the first child's mother, and
she had a problem with almost every woman he been with.
How long they get on air?
Except for Shay. She likes Shay.
Yeah, yes. Oh, she loves Shay. I know they've been on the air. I know it's been over 8 years. I know.
Yeah, well, Wikipedia said that she's been on it since 2012. Yeah, Mama D has to apologize. She want to help move on. Yeah, and just admit to being the source of that trauma for him.
Now, let me say this too. If she does not say I'm sorry,
mm-hmm.
you have to move on.
He gonna have to.
It may never happen, and he'll have to accept that. The thing is, you said it. You said how you felt. You see, she not giving.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to move on. Don't let that situation,
mm-hmm.
hold you. Because, see, that's the thing. Wow. The thing is, God is progressive.
Mm-hmm.
He's actively always moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you go on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
You go from glory to glory, right?
Yeah.
The devil stagnates you.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to stay in the same spot, in the same condition, in the same mindset, so you won't grow. And that's not God.
That's a mouthful. That is an absolute mouthful, what you said. That is his job. He does not want you to go from glory to glory. Now, we're historically, the saints, we always say level to level, but it's actually glory to glory. Because
Mm-hmm.
God is getting that glory.
Mm-hmm.
Glory to glory. From God's glory to the next glory.
Yeah, because see, that glory
the
that
devil hate it.
Yeah.
He hates when God gets the glory. You see what I'm saying?
That's it.
He hates it.
Because
So
see, when God
that?
deliver you from that, God got the glory. So now you're gonna go on. It's gonna be something else, but He gonna get the glory on that. It's like your glory stacks up. His glory stacks up more and more and more.
Yeah.
You grow more and more and more. You learn to praise Him more and more and more.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm
what the
so
devil
sorry
wants.
that happened, Fifi. Your mom never apologized. And sometimes that can leave a void in your life if you allow it, but you never got that vindication.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta know what? What I'm learning is that you gotta be all right without that vindication. Sometimes
That's
you
right.
gotta vindicate yourself. Sometimes you gotta let God vindicate you.
Oh,
If you raise
always.
to do that, you can hold your breath.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the thing is, you'll still be holding on to that. Them people going on about their business.
No, about
living
their
their
business.
life.
You said
And
you know
you still held
the
here.
power of prayer. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, prayer will get you through. Prayer
Yes.
will help you let go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you ain't gotta fix it. Sometimes
That's right.
you just gotta let go.
And
It's not our job to fix it sometimes.
you say, how can I let it go? Well, I talk to God. And sometimes I'm not talking to God. I'm angry. Because see, he already know how I feel inside. This is how I keep a mind of being free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not oppressed, depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be angry, but I sin not.
Mm-hmm.
I tell him how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this. I feel like that. I'm crying, and hollering or whatever. I get it out and I get it off me. And then that's putting it in his hands.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got to rid yourself of those thoughts because he know you can't lie to God. He know if you hate somebody.
You can't lie to God. You can try to con him if you want to, but you can't
He
do
know
it.
if you hate somebody. He know how if you love somebody. But the thing is, confession. If you confess it, God can help you.
Mm-hmm.
You holding on to it and faking. I don't believe in faking until you make it.
Mm-hmm.
You holding that junk and you faking like you all right, but
you're not all right. And this is what this man did. He did that up until that moment where it just erupted. I mean, he was knocking over chairs and knocking over the balloons and knocking over because he had lost all control.
Mm-hmm.
And I go lie, for the first time I seen the real Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that facade. I saw that man. And even Cardi, not Cardi B, what's that woman name? Oh God, what's her name? Cardi Red. She was like, he meant that because I ain't never seen him like that before. Yeah. Nobody, I mean, I'm like, oh my God. And he was trying to hold it in.
And that was a good breakthrough.
Yeah.
Just thank God it wasn't nobody.
Yeah.
So hopefully with that and continued therapy, I don't know if he's getting therapy or whatever, he'll be able to move on from the situation because she may never apologize. So what you doing?
I was waiting on it. She kept on saying, we got to do better for the family. We got to come together. And they got, and they should apologize to me. And I'm like, what happened to Mama D's husband? They're still married. They got married and then divorced, and I think married again. Yeah. Yeah, because I saw a recent episode of them in the bed. It was ridiculous. They were in the bed. Girl, I don't even want to say. They still together. Trust.
I thought it was funny when they was getting together. Whatever. She seemed like she loves him, and his mama.
He's going to prison.
Oh, he went to prison? It's been years since I watched this.
Yeah, well, when he first came back on the scene, he had went to jail, I think, for 2 years, and allegedly he had something to do with that.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But his mama, she was having issues with his mama. It was funny to me. But
she was having issues with Bambi's mama.
Oh no, her husband. I'm talking about when her husband.
Yeah. You got to go back and watch it, Sheila, because this woman done she made fake obituaries on Bambi's mama and.
She hate that woman. Oh yes. Oh yeah. It's just ridiculous, and I know it's for TV. But it's still ridiculous. That's too much.
Talking about her ex. Yeah, she do got issues with her ex because he don't work now.
Yeah.
Like, he need to get a job, but heck, he old enough to get Social Security, ain't he?
Not if he ain't worked.
No, I don't know. But it is a lot of it is for TV, but this particular moment I know.
No, yeah. No.
It was like he turned into a little boy all over again. Like, oh my God. And it's amazing how people can go on with their life and the children get older and everybody just going on with their life and nobody addressed how we grew up. I'm gonna tell you what was so powerful that my mother did for me. As a grown woman, she asked me, did I do a good job raising you? She always wanted to know that because she suffered with mental illness. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to know, did I do a good job raising you? And I said, Ma, you did an excellent job.
Yeah.
You did an excellent job in raising me. This woman didn't work a job, but she couldn't. We wasn't homeless. I wasn't hungry. You know what I'm saying? She had no men running in and out of my house. Even before she got saved. This one, my mother went through it. I never saw it. I never saw it. My brother brought up some things that happened. I wasn't there. I never saw it, and she never talked about it. She never imposed that pressure of knowing on me. She kept all of that trauma to herself. And my mother was raped multiple times. And she never shared that with me. She never put her burdens on me. She never did. Yeah. And that in itself spoke volumes. Because she knew her role as a mother, as a protector.
Exactly.
She didn't put the guilt thing on me. You know what I'm saying? She never pitied herself. In her situation, she never did. And that's why I am the way I am. I don't have much, but I don't pity myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a burden to nobody else. Right. I'm not going to put my problems off on somebody else. Because this is life. Yeah. And not only that, God is able and God is taking care of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when we do that, we're telling others that God is not doing his job. You know? And as a mother, you know, I just feel like, to be honest, this lady has dropped the ball, you know? You say that's why my family acts like we are not dysfunctional, but we were. Yeah, that acting. That's harmful in itself. That does a lot of detrimental, that does a lot of trauma itself. When people they act like ain't nothing wrong. All the kids been molested, ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? All the kids hurt, you know, but ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Oh, everything's fine. How you doing? Well, they all right. Everything's good. No, these kids over here can't cope. They can't talk. They have anxiety. Why? Because you won't address what happened to your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. That's weird. And that's what he was saying. he just laid it out all on the table. And she was just standing there looking, you know.
Yeah. So, you know, when
kids need you to address it. They need that, you know?
Yeah. But like I said, it may never happen. And you got to be able to move. I will not let anybody determine my reaction, my feeling. I'm not going to let you change me out of my character, bring me out of who I am, and cause my peace to be disrupted.
I'm so sorry, Fifi, that happened to you, but I'm glad you are recovering from that.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
It said, what happens here stays here was the black folks' way of thinking. Oh, yeah, we don't share family business. Oh, she all right. She'll be all right. No.
So now, if those, when the kids grow up and they're adult or whatever, you know, if that person is not there anymore, you got to let it go. Somehow you got to release it and let it go. Even if they're not there, you have to determine, what are you going to do with this?
Yeah, one of my molesters, I was able to embrace them and hug them. You know what I'm saying? And forgive them. You know, I don't know if they feel bad about what they've done. I know they've done it to they did to other children. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they feel, but I forgave them. You know, and you just got to move on. You know?
Yep. And like the word is true. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Most definitely.
So I have learned how to keep myself clear, and I let God handle it. If you know it, for me, I'm sorry, and meaning that I'm sorry, because evidently it's something. If I think I didn't do anything. Evidently, you took something that I said and it hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say I'm sorry, I mean it.
Yeah.
I understand everybody don't have the same way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's mind don't work the same way. So
Oh,
what
the
may
lady that
not be
passed
nothing
away.
to me,
Mm-hmm.
I may have hurt you deeply.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come to me and you say you hurt me, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I just was saying that. I just shared an old video that I had posted, me trying to make amends with an individual that they sent me a text and said that I hurt them. You know, when I saw the word hurt, my whole perspective changed. Because as
Mm-hmm.
Christians, we're taught, and we have an ought against our brothers and sisters, that we go to them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so I immediately just became apologetic, even though I feel, you know what I'm saying, that to be honest, I should have to apologize for being human. You know what I'm saying? But if that hurt you, if my actions hurt you, absolutely, I'm apologizing. Now you can do whatever you want to do with that apology. You,
Amen.
you can accept it or you can decline it.
That's what I mean
You
by
know?
I keep myself free.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I mean.
Because what more humanly possible can a person do but apologize? I'm
And
not going to debase myself for you. I'm not going to grovel for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do that. But
yeah.
I will apologize and change how I move and interact with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now, no. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, what more do you want? Either you can choose to stay bitter, you can choose to stay angry, or you can choose to accept it and move on with your life. Now
That's
we ain't
right.
gotta be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta
That's
trust
right.
no more. Whatever you don't want to do no more, that's on you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I'm gonna need you to be real and honest and just and acknowledge that there was an apology made and move on.
They ain't even got to acknowledge it for me
Okay?
because I know I'm free. See,
Okay, Queen
I
Gracie,
learned
nothing but blessings and love your way.
I learned in therapy because I had anger issues.
Yeah.
Not to give my power to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let nobody rule me. I'm not gonna let you determine if I'm happy and laughing and you walk in the room and I change.
I'm gonna still be happy and laughing.
Exactly.
You know.
So I refuse to give anybody any
That
power
must
over
go.
me.
You're not going to change my atmosphere with your foolishness and with your mess and with your need to hang on to negativity. I'm just not gonna do it. After I gave that apology, that was it.
That was it.
That was it, and I meant that. Now, if you cannot be an adult and make a records and amends and whatever, or salvage or friendship, hey, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with how you're made up. How
That's
I'm
right.
made up. We gonna have peace over here.
Yes.
And I did what I was supposed to do, and I meant it. It was genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going no further with it. See, people they want to continue to be in that cycle of sympathy, and they want somebody to feel sorry about them, and they want somebody to feel like they the victim all the time. When your actions speak louder than words. I don't watch what people say. I watch how you move.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to be authentic, and I'm gonna need you to be real.
Yeah.
Sometimes people they want to con you and play on your heartstrings and play on that sympathy. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me. You betrayed me. Look what you did to me. Look what you're doing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, once somebody come to you and say they sorry, I don't know what else you want people to do. Ain't nobody gonna keep feeling sorry for you.
That's
you know,
true. That is true.
That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay. You know what more do you want? And then not only that, quick. If you done with me, don't bring me up.
That's right. See, if you keep bringing it up, you ain't
over it.
Yeah.
Don't bring me up. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you do bring me up, I already done apologized to you. So
I'm already
hey,
saying I'm
it is
sorry.
what it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. I honestly
Yeah.
don't. I just honestly don't know what you want. But in this case here,
Because we can't go back in time.
you can't go back in time. And this the thing though. The devil's so manipulative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People embellish stuff and they blow stuff up like they the victim, like they've been like somebody, like they done had experienced trauma, like they
Yeah.
like somebody done did them wrong because they want people to feel sorry for them all of the time. They want to be the victim all of the time because they were never chosen in their life. Nobody made them feel special. Nobody said kicked you out of the line. Nobody, or you may have family issues. You know what I'm saying? So every time somebody do something that you don't like, or they done traumatized you, or they done betrayed you, or they done did something to you. No, something is wrong with you, and you need to fix that. It ain't me, it's you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I get from Mama D. You know what I'm saying? Because she grew up so hard, you know, it's everybody else but you. Just like how she did with Bammy Mama. All of the antics she did with that woman's mother. But then you get mad when that woman get fed up and boss up on you. Now it's her. No, it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had to apologize to my children. You know, I may have said something or done something, and now if they say it, I'm like, did it? Well, I'm sorry. Lord knows, you know, and they know that I love them, and I gave them everything.
And once we say sorry, don't bring it up no more.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. And see,
No.
I was kind of hard on my girls as far as education and everything because I never got that. And so I was determined that these 3 chicks, they was going to graduate.
Yeah.
And so I was hard when I had to be. I told that one, I was like, don't graduate if you want to. I ain't gonna tell you everything I told her, but baby, let me tell you, she went to that school that next day, and her special ed teacher, whatever, and she told her, "You got to help me. I got to." And that girl, I say, I don't care if you come out by the skin of your teeth. You better come out. And she did. She did it. She did it. I wasn't playing no games.
No.
You know?
And then guess what? As an adult, she appreciates that. She gonna look back on that and say, "That's love."
That girl with the education, you could go and you can further your education,
and you can open up doors.
Yeah,
and your quality of life is better. Trust me, I know. I'm thinking I am really contemplating on going back to school and finishing out my degree. You know what I'm saying? Because I see now, as I'm getting older, you know, you want your retirement to be set and put in place, and I need more money. I have a retirement in place, I do, but I need more. It's going to take more money than I have. So yeah, a degree will open up more doors, and so making a conscious decision, I still got a little vigor in me left, you know, a little energy that I want to finish my degree. So that I can have a better quality of life and won't have to work so hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, working with children is not, it ain't like you doing physical labor. Sometimes I am when I'm wrestling with children who want to fight me. But, and they say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking, these some little kids. No, these kids are throwing wooden blocks and they throwing chairs and everything else.
Wait,
okay?
Didn't want to take you down?
Took me down. I was doing the what you call that? The alligator man. I was doing a crocodile spin with him. We was rolling in the floor.
The death row.
The spin of death. We was doing a spin of death. You know, it's either me or you. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? but it is emotionally draining because we're getting these new generational kids, these post-COVID kids, and they have PTSD. They have no coping skills. They don't know how to articulate themselves. They are delayed, and we have to almost start at a toddler level teaching these kids the basics, just how to sit at a table. I can't even get to the academia part because they don't even know how to sit at a table. You understand what I'm saying? I can't do the in-depth teaching part because they don't know how to sit at a table. And so it's draining all day long when you're redirecting all day long and when they call your name 1,001 times. I come home drained. Noticing it's not good because my personal life is taking a hit. I might need to do some type of paper pushing office job.
Right.
Because I listen. I can't keep on doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know too, I was hard because I didn't, I went back and got don't think I'm dumb. I went back and I got my GED and I did some years of college and I stayed on the dean's list. But I was hard on them too because I wanted them to have their own. Don't ever
depend on nobody else.
Depend on nobody. Whatever you get and you ain't married, it's yours. Only put your name on. Only your name goes on. I taught them well. So I don't have any doubts about them.
And that's the thing, like you ain't never putting me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If I leave, it's gonna be of my free will. And when I left everything, even the stuff I bought, they can have it. You understand what I'm saying? I start from the ground up again.
The one you taught.
Leather. This is Italian leather right here. Italian leather. This is all mine. I paid for it. Italian leather. Pay for it.
Amen. That child that you helped to teach.
Oh my yeah.
That joker told.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, wait.
That joker said, "What I want to move for."
She's probably making an assessment of the times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she has her bill. We give her what she has to pay. She paid her insurance, part of her insurance. I said, if you get a ticket or anything go down, you gonna pay the extra.
So she has responsibilities.
Yeah. So she did. She done got tickets, everything, and it went up. She talk about some. I'm just gonna pay the extra. She talk about some. It's still weird for me. I was like, well, you got to get out of here.
Here in Michigan, rent is like $2,100.
Yeah,
$2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? I want to move so bad, it's killing me. I got boxes in my living. I'm looking at boxes right now, stacked up high because I'm ready to pack and I'm ready to go. But when I think about that rent, you understand what I'm saying? The rent is like $2,000. I'm staying in a good area. I'm in Midtown. The rent is I can afford it. But everything else outside of this building is $2,000 a year. So rent is high, and I'm looking for that multi-million-dollar blessing, quick, fast, in a hurry. Because I'm like, Jesus, I would just about have to. I would have to open up me a brothel in order to pay the rent. Hey, Chips. Hey, I said nothing but love and blessings your way. We talking about Lil Scrappy and Mama D. I don't know if you caught the show, but I'm covering it. Nirvana was the first person I saw Chubbs address Mama D and Lil Scrappy. What happened on that episode, and so we covered it extensively. Go back, watch the replay because we wrapping up just about. But thank you for tuning in, Chubbs. Y'all go and support her. Go and support her channel. She's doing a Christmas tree contest. And go support. We also have adopted a family. If you guys want to be a blessing, I adopted a family for Christmas. It's a family of 3. You want to be a blessing? Cash App $ Clay Lane. We're gonna try to bless her real good. Okay, guys. I said I had some news to share with you guys. You know I'm doing a play in next year. Y'all pray for me in that endeavor, but I don't get frustrated because that's the passion and I want everything to work out. Okay, so y'all pray in that area that we do it. But however, I've also gotten casted into a production myself. I haven't acted in years.
Well, you act all the time, so.
No, I don't act all the time. Okay, that ain't what you finna do. Now, don't make me go to break. You gonna wait till the end of the show for me to try to go to break on you? Because I will go to break. Okay?
Go ahead on. What you get cast in?
Now, take a guess. What I be? What? Just take a guess.
Somebody crazy.
Hold on to your teeth and everything else.
Oh, somebody crazy.
I have been casted as a crackhead. Okay.
Oh, I got to see this. Oh my God. Oh, I got to see this.
A person who is addicted to crack. This is going to be something different. I've always been casted as the old grandma or the comedic role.
I said somebody crazy.
Yeah, I'm a local writer here, very prominent writer who has Broadway experience. He's on he's on a TV show that you guys see frequently. Has reached out to me and asked me to be a part of his production, and I said yes. Why did I say yes? Because, I want to sharpen up my chops. It's not because I got a ton of things on my plate. I didn't think about that. I just said, yeah. So y'all pray for me. Is it in Chicago? No, but it's real close, Fifi. It's going to be in Detroit. It's going to be in Detroit, December the 18th. As you guys know.
Well, next month.
Yeah, I have and I just got the script this week. Pray for me. So, you guys know I have a production company called Drama Entertainment. Look me up on Facebook. You will see all of my works. Queen Sheila is a drama. Queen Sheila is a drama, and she is in the coming production in March. However, I have not seen her in rehearsals.
You know what? I can't do. I can't. I'm physically limited.
Right. We're going to fix that. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make it that you are quadriplegic and all you got to do is sit in a chair. No. I'm going to rewrite the script. No.
Oh, my God. I'll be rolling around.
I want you to hop around. We're going to get hop around, okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my God.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see this. Let me know when the tickets.
So I got casted. I'm super excited. Now, mind you, I said, because I write plays, I'm like, I ain't gonna be in nobody else's play. But I jumped on board, so y'all see the bit. I'm gonna try to see behind the scenes. I don't know how he is about recording, but you guys will see me acting December 18th. I'm
when the tickets going?
Flyer. Huh?
Tickets, when the tickets go on sale?
I don't know. I'll find that out Wednesday. I'll find that out this coming Wednesday. And so, guys, yeah, I will be in a play. I'm super excited about that. Even though I'm writing one.
Wait to see you as a crackhead.
You know what? You always been wanting to see me as a crackhead, but that's all right. To God be the glory, honey.
Oh, this gonna be good. This gonna be good. Y'all better get, if you here in the Detroit area, please get to this play. This girl is, oh my God. You see this when she acting. Oh my God. Y'all got to get to this play. It's gonna be so, oh my God, that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm super excited about it. Because it gives me a variety. Give me something new to do. Give me something to do. I'm single. I ain't got no man. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me something to do with my time.
Well, and she acted professionally on the road in
2000. Yeah, we toured the country for 2 years. Me and her sister Stacey Sims, we toured nationally. You said I could play a cat. crackhead because it was my reality. Thank God. You know what? Congratulations to you,
Amen.
Fifi. Congratulations to
32
you.
years.
Congrats.
Hallelujah.
God is a healer.
Thank you,
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
We got ex crackheads in our ministry too. So don't tell me what God can't do.
Yep.
God can do it. And you know what? I salute you for that.
Amen.
I salute you for that. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And keep going. And know
Amen.
every day you get
He
new
said
grace.
32 years.
32 years clean. That is a blessing.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people that they don't even live that
That's
long.
a miracle. Yeah. You know, it's that I don't know a lot of people that. Well, yeah, I do know somebody, but and that's but you know, when you have truly been delivered from something,
Mm-hmm.
if God take it, it don't
That's
even
it.
change you.
When God take it, He throws it in the sea of forgiveness, honey. You can't even find it again unless you just want to go get back on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, He throws it away. That's a blessing. I'm proud of you, and keep it going. Keep it going.
Amen. Amen.
Keep that going. All right. Do you have a channel, Fifi? Do you have content? If you do, you can drop your link in the chat so people can come and support you. Okay.
Now, how can I do that?
Yeah, you just go to your channel or go to somebody's channel or whoever the link you want to share, and you click, you know, however you share their channel, and it say copy link. You just copy that and then paste it in the chat.
I'm
And then even in this broadcast, when we end it, you can go back and paste your link in there. You know,
okay.
In the chat.
I'm you know, I'm a mod for my husband on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
DJ T-Rail, Twitch TV /DJ _ T_.
Oh God. Let
Right,
me see if I can do it
anyway,
right now. I'm gonna see if I can do it right now because I done told this man almost a year. I'm like, why don't you do, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. It's like he don't want to or something. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna do it. See if I can do it right now.
I've taken on 2 more DJs.
Jesus.
And
you just a moderating queen, ain't you? No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I know many of us are dead. I fought that devil and got clean. You sure did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
To God be the glory.
Now I'm gonna see if I can DJ T-Rail. All right, so now let me see something. Share. Okay, I'm copying the link. See how easy this is? I don't know why he won't do this. Okay, so I copied the link. Okay, now I'm about to go to our live right now. Let me see. I'm about to go to the live right now. Oh, Lord Jesus. Go to the live. All right, going to the live. Click on the live. Click on the live. All right, go to the live. Listen to me. It's a delay. Sorry. Look at this. Let me turn this down. Don't worry, I'm gonna turn it down. Boom! There it is. Boom! There it is. All right. What you say? No, I don't have a channel. I'll try to get to Detroit. I would love to see family in Detroit. Oh, awesome sauce. Okay, that's great. We will keep you posted and updated. And then Fifi, pay attention to my channel because as soon as I get the flyer and the information, I'm going to post it to this channel here so people who want to travel to see this show. Now, mind you, I'm in a play and I've written a play, and that play that I've written is not going to be until next year in March. Okay. But I'm in a play, acting in a play, and that play is tentatively set for December the 18th. Okay. What did you say? I'm embarrassed. I don't watch Twitch. It's okay.
Oh no. Look it up. It's an app. It's an app. So you have to download the app, but oh my God, it's full of so many content creators. And my husband is DJ T-Rail. He spins traditional gospel, contemporary gospel, CHH, Christian hip hop, gospel, smooth jazz, R&B. He's a mixologist. And I'm going to be getting all that stuff together because this is my group of guys. And so I'll be putting in, and I'm going to, they're going to have to come and support me also.
Maybe we'll do I don't know if he's game for it. Maybe we'll do a pre-New Year's Eve show.
Oh,
yeah. We'll be in church on New Year's Eve. But maybe we'll do a pre-New Year's Eve show where he can be a part of the show. He can be, DJ for us for our pre-New Year's, and we can just talk about the highlights of all the shows we've done this year. We've been on for 10 months. I think we've been doing a phenomenal job in helping women and just bringing current events. I believe that we have kept our integrity of the show, and so we need to celebrate that. So maybe we can do something like that, and and people, he can share all his social media, and everybody can see what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll look up Twitch. Okay. Oh, excellent, Fifi. I would love for you to come.
You got to get here to see this girl in this play.
He says, never know. Okay, check us out. All right, cool beans. Cool beans. That's awesome. I'm going to keep clicking on this link here. You guys, if you want to support Queen Sheila's husband, DJ T-Rail on Twitch, here's the link. Tonight. He's going to be at what time?
6 to 8. And it's gospel.
Yeah, he's a gospel DJ, and he if you're in a local area, he's a DJ for hire support. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm only 3 hours from you. Yeah, I've been in Chicago. We done a show in Chicago. I'm 3 hours from you. Yep.
I got people in Chicago.
Yep. Come out and support. Come out, support. So, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. We're gonna wrap this thing up because I got boxes everywhere. I need to clean my little apartment. I don't live in a huge mansion. I'm not faking and phony. I live in a small apartment in Midtown Detroit. Okay.
You packing up to go, right?
Huh?
You packing up to move, right?
I'm packing up to move. And so, but I still need to clean up because I do have OCD myself. It's not raggedy. My house ain't filthy, but stuff is out of the way. Like I've washed clothes and I've laid them out precisely, neatly, but they still need to be hung up.
Yeah.
And I also got to do laundry and something else that I have to do. I can't remember. But anyway, I got to do stuff in my house and get ready for. Oh, you say you're in Columbus, Ohio? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad you found us too.
Amen.
I'm glad you shared your testimony, and maybe one day we'll have you on the show.
Yes.
Testimony that will help women that may have had addictions before and may have suffered with, and that'll help. We're all about helping women over here, okay, Fifi? We're all about helping women, and in any way we can do that, feel free.
Yes.
Listen, this is what we're doing. We're just trying to help women. I was unctioned to do this, to share my story, because I know women that look just like me are going through some of the things that I've been through, and I want to help people and let women know that they're okay, and it's okay to be you, and there's nothing wrong with them. You're normal. We all go through this, and we're all in this together, and this is why I'm doing this show, and to show that there's more similarities than there are differences amongst women. Yes. And so we don't have to compete with each other. We don't have to tear each other down. We don't have to belittle each other. We don't have to always try to step over each other to get ahead. We can do this together. And if one day, if we band together, we decide that we're going to work together, we'll be a powerful force, right? And so that's what I'm here. This is what I'm doing. Okay?
Yes.
All right. It says I have to have back surgery, so I want to go and enjoy myself before the surgery. But we're gonna pray that the surgery goes well. We know it's gonna go well. We pray that it will be success and that the doctors do exactly what needs to be done so that you can have a better quality of life. Okay.
I have chronic back issues too.
Oh, she can tell you. She can most definitely tell you her testimony. And look at her. She's here, right? So you got this. You got this, Fifi. All right. You got a sisterhood over here. Go back.
Make sure you come back.
Shows, be encouraged. Watch the shows. Get
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I have addressed a lot of issues on my channel. Go back, scroll through, and just get yourself some encouragement. You know what I'm saying, and some joy. Yes, it is. I'm shocked. I think you're trying to say I'm shocked at how many women have been raped. Yeah, my mother was raped. You know what I'm saying. I was almost raped. I was molested, but when I got older in my teenage years, I was almost raped. You know, people came in and stopped it. But yeah, that's a scary feeling when someone is trying to take advantage of you.
Yes.
And you're saying no. That's trauma. You know, that's fear. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to take what you're saying, trying to protect, to say no. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I sympathize with you. I never expected to live 66 years old. Wow. Well, you're here. You're here.
Yes. God is a keeper.
66 is young. Your life is not over. Okay. Yep.
We have a mod that's 67.
67?
On Twitch. Yeah, our mod. We have a mod. And honey, she fiery. She is she's a delight. You know, she go, child, it can be 12 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. And she'll right on over into another stream, you know. Like,
yeah, it keeps you young. It keeps the mind going. Yeah. Be encouraged, okay? Be encouraged. All right. Share, like, and subscribe, guys. All right. I hope that this show has been a joy. I hope that you have enjoyed it. And like, share. We want subscriptions, guys. Okay. Share this out on your community wall. You know, and so that we can get monetized, right? We want to be a blessing too. If you want to be a blessing to the channel, I'm going to put our Cash App in the Oh, great! You have no problem sharing your story. Okay, great. Sure, we'll schedule something with you. Okay, we'll get into. I'm gonna put my email in here, and you email me, and we'll schedule something that we can get you on the show. Okay, here at Gmail.
Look forward to that.
.com. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's my email, Fifi. Write it down. Okay. And then here's my anybody, anybody who see this on a relay. This is my Cash App. If you want to help the family that I am adopting, feel free to donate. If you want to help in the play that I'm writing, if you want to be a sponsor, I'm trying to say, feel free to donate. This is the story of my best friend. We're chronicalizing our friendship up until her death. You guys know she lost her life last year to COVID. A day later, her husband passed, leaving her children behind, and we just want to celebrate her and celebrate that life, that relationship. Okay, one more time for DJ T-Rail. This is link, guys. 6:00. If you want to get on there, here it is. Okay?
He did the music to our show.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he did. He does. Every time y'all hear the theme music coming on, that's DJ T-Rail. He did that. He mixed it. Okay. So y'all know he good. He's solid. He legit. Okay. So y'all support. All right. Support. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for rocking with us and riding with us. I appreciate you guys. And guess what? Come back. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be on here tomorrow. But come back and I promise you we're going to have some more hot topics, some more interesting conversation amongst women. I'm here. This is your queen, Clayleen, saying be great. Bye-bye.